Hi everyone, it's Kay here back at home. I want to say thank you for all those people who have liked all my videos I took when I was on holiday. There's some lovely unexpected things that I saw. It was really wonderful to see them, like the echidna and the dolphins. It was just absolutely wonderful. And all the beautiful places we stayed at, and we had a lovely time. But I had lots of time. I had lots of fun op shopping when I was around Victoria as well. So I'm just going to show you the things I found. You might need a cup of tea or coffee because it could be a while. I picked up quite a few golden books. I've got some of these already, so I'm just going to flip through very quickly. Just like the pictures in this one. They're adorable. Adorable. It's pretty good condition, this one. It's got the things at the back. I like the things at the back. 1957, that one is, I think. Good Night Aunt Lily. Again, I picked this up because I thought it was quite adorable. 1983. It's a really cute little story and pictures. With the mice in them, so I haven't seen that one before. I tried to find things that I hadn't seen before to pick up, so I thought that was lovely. That's cute. And I have made a journal with before, but I love doing it so much, so I picked up two of these again. So if you haven't seen, which I've sold this journal, and I have done a flip through of this book before, so I'm not going to do it again. So I picked up two to make a new journal, of course. And I've got a feeling I showed this in my last holiday haul, Hush Hush is Sleepy Time, and I found another one. So I picked up both because, again, I like to have two to make a journal with. This is 1984. Colours in this is beautiful. I cut up here, just beautiful, absolutely beautiful, just adorable. Because the thing is, I can't really remember, but I did actually do a video earlier of some of the things I found, and it didn't go very well, so I deleted it. So I apologise if you've seen these before or haven't seen them before. I just love the colours, just really lovely. Beautiful picture. Very 1980s, that one is, but still adorable. So I've got two of those. Picked up Little Red Riding Hood. It's interesting, depending on the places where I went, or how much they charge for some of these. 1965, this one. So the pictures in here were lovely. Sometimes some of the pictures in some of these little golden books are a bit, oh, I don't know, horrifying. I think this one's cute. The wolf's not that scary. So I thought that was a nice little find. And I'm denied about picking this one up, My Dolly and Me, but I like the retro pictures in this one, 1961. This little girl who dresses up and plays with a dolly and takes a dolly places. But I just like the retro pictures in this one. Really, really, really nice. Look at the look on her face. Yeah, that's really nice, that one. And I haven't seen this one before. Theodore Mouse Goes to Sea. So I picked this one up as well. He's adorable. I have a feeling I saw another one of these and I didn't pick it up. But I thought that one was enough. Theodore Mouse, or, sorry, this bit's. See, it's cute, very cute. The cat's got into trouble with pirate cats. That's good. And I've seen this before. I think I'm not too sure if I got this one. I have to look at some of the ones with Children's Gardener versus 1979. Just different poems with pictures. Even though it's 1979, the pictures look older, look more retro. So I like the fact that it's got the little poems to go with the pictures. That's gorgeous. So it'd be good to add to various journals that I've got made to make a journal on its own. A lot of the ones people picked up have got this in the back, which is really great, I reckon. This is a soft cover one, that one. This is a new one, but I've not seen one with a red spine before. I didn't realise it was a red spine until after I picked it up. I picked this up because I don't have very many Christmas ones. This is 1977, so it's not that old. Renewed 2005. But I don't have a lot of Christmas ones, so I just picked it up because I like the colours, and I just thought the pictures were just a little bit different. Really nice. Nice colours. Need to speak up so you can hear me. Sometimes I mutter and mumble, so I apologise. Oh. Why will the lexiclass page go down? Oh, it's got red at the back as well as a red spine. I didn't realise at the front too. I've not seen one like that before. Okay. Then I picked up a Heidi old book. I like the cover of the front. It's falling apart, but it'll add to my little Heidi golden book that I found in the first. I think I showed my first holiday haul video. It's got some colour pictures in it. I've actually used some of this already to make some things when I was on holiday, because I like the pattern on the top as well, and the font's really nice. I just got it to add to the little whole golden book journal because it's got the coloured pictures in this one. Because the other one I picked up, I think I showed you in the first video as well, it's just got black and white pictures. So I picked that up as well. I picked up this handbag because I really like the beading, and I'm thinking of cutting it down the side to make a little journal cover out of it. I'm still debating on how I'm going to do that because I'm not a sewer, so I'll have to have a look at it. And then I also picked up this little doily with the sparkles on it. Just something a little bit different. It's really thick because I think it's got some sort of lining on it. I think it feels just really thick. So I got that, and I picked up this book. Why did you pick up this book, Kay? Well, because I thought I could use it to do some collaring, and then I realised I got these little what do you call them, vignettes down the bottom here. These ones that I thought would be really good. I hope you can see them. Really good in the journal. I might bring you across a little bit more. Hopefully you can still see. All these little, I thought they were really good to go and add my Australian journal, which I must start. I've got to get these Christmas ones finished, and it'd be good to go. So all of these little characters I thought would be really great. This one's a very thoughtful, makes you think. That one, wistful is the word I'm looking for. Depression one makes you think. And so then I thought at the back it's got all these graphs, but I thought we could just make journal pages from. So there was that. Then in a little op shop I found these. They were little mini books. So I just thought I'd pick that up because I just make a little mini book that could add to a journal. I might use it as a template. This one actually has got the pages in there. So I thought that would be really good to add to a journal. Oh, I could even use it for collaging. Just realised myself. Been looking for a little collage book and not having much luck. Then I just found this, and just lots of blank spaces. I've got enough weekly planner things, but this one's got great big huge nice blank spaces, so I thought it'd be fabulous as pages in the journal. And I don't do coffee dyeing or tea dyeing or anything like that. I just think that they're fine the way they are. Sometimes I do ink around the edges, but they'll be great in the journal. So I've got that. I apologise if I've cut this book up to make things with as well. So I've got this book because it had some of these big, is it all from another book? That's part, I think it's from another book. I've cut up some of these books already. Oh no, there's one there. Little pictures of flowers, which would be great for journals. These ones here, journaling cards or tags, which I made a few of. I don't know if I can remember where I put them. And I use some of the coloured pages to add to some of the Christmas things I made, and I did sort of do little videos of the things I've made when I was on holiday, some Christmas things. So I really like the big black and white pictures here, and I like the font as well, so I've been using this, and there's also got this blank page at the back, which is really good. What's on the back? What's on the back page? That's really nice too. Beautiful. I thought that was really nice. Oh, wrong side came. Maybe I put it in here. Then I picked up this. Have I showed you this before? I picked this up again. Because it's 1980, but I like the handwriting and some of the pictures in here as well. And again, I like some of the fonts. I picked it up mainly because of these little things I thought they could add to a, and also these add to journaling cards or tags or pages or whatever. See, beautiful. That's lovely too. And that one, because I've cut this. Oh, see, here they are. Here's my tags that I was making. Oh, that's a pocket. I made a little collage using the page. The book that another books I had, so I made some little things when I was away, so I'll put them aside to finish off. That's lovely. So I just made a few things when I was on holiday, just not very much. And yes, I've got a few of these sort of wildflower things, but again, I like this one because of the pictures. 1984, so again, not very old, but when I picked one, I think it's got the poems in there. That's right, I couldn't remember. I've got so much stuff in here if I haven't looked at it for a while. I thought the poems would be great to add to journals, and these pages are lovely, really lovely. The colour pictures. Pretty, isn't it? Really pretty. So, and I like this as well, that colour. It's perfect in my journal that I'm going to make. I went into this antique shop and they had $15 on the cover of this, and when I opened it, I'm thinking, I said to him, is that $15 for each one, or $15 for the lot? And he said, oh, $15 for the lot. So I said, yes, please. Because postcards are really expensive, so probably wouldn't use them all, but I think they're fine for journals, and I was really pleased because there's quite a few in here. It's not full, but I thought $15 was a pretty good buy. I'm not a big fan of that one, but I think it's the only one I'm not really like. I like all the other ones. They're different, and but there's one section in here that I really loved. It's just these ones here. They're lovely. Not too sure about the oriental ones, but they're still lovely. Not too sure how I could use those. I'm not going to be making any oriental journals. Then I have all these. These are beautiful. And they're glossy, but they're all. He was going to charge $2 each, and I got them all for $15. That one's a bit bent, but still. Do a bit of cleaning up. That one good. Then they got all of these beautiful ones. Christmas ones. These look like really antique. 1907. I mean, really, they probably would charge. To buy them singularly in an antique shop would cost a lot. Oh, I was only charging $1.50 for that one, but still. This man brought in 10 boxes on a trolley, plastic boxes with lids on them. They were full, and he showed me some of them, and they were just gorgeous, which was very kind to show them to me. And he said, I've got more boxes, another 10 loads of these, and there was about 10 of these plastic boxes on this trolley, and he had 10 more of lots of those in the car, he reckons. So I said to him, where'd you get them all from? He said, I go to postcard fairs, and I didn't even know such things existed, so I might have to keep my eye open, but they'll probably ask too much of them. And then at the back there's these Hollywood pictures. Unfortunately, I don't really know who the Hollywood stars are. I know who that is. That's Ronald Reagan. And I think that's Bill Murray. Is it Bill Murray? Not sure. Anyway, I thought that was pretty good for $15, considering that postcards are really expensive. Then I've got this all occasion yearbook, and yes, I know, another yearbook, okay, but pictures, perfect size for just like that, for tag, and these would be good as well. I picked it up and I said to my husband, I said, do you want any more of these? I've got oodles of these, but it's the pictures, they're just a perfect size. It's really pretty. Did I say what the date was for this one? No, I'll go back and have a look in a minute. And I took the December out to make this Christmas thing that I made, and I was going to put this in the little thing I made, but I didn't in the end. Didn't really go with the collection I was using. 1992. Then, keep going, Kate. Some of these little country towns are just amazing. Got these because of they're a bit glossy, I know, but they're just all the Australian animals. I probably wouldn't use them all, but some of them I would in journals, just to the Christmas Australian journals that I want to do. I've got about enough stuff to make about 4 or 5, I think. Australian journals, that is. This is curling up, excuse me a minute. And the Tale of Flopsy Bunnies. I don't know, I had another one, I don't know where it's gone. Another little Peter Rabbit story. Oh, I know I did. I picked up the big ones to the little ones. I did I pick up the little ones? I don't know where they are though. Perhaps it's hidden amongst all my stuff. I came home with 3 bags full. It was just... Then... I saw somebody have one of these on YouTube. I think it might have been Beck. And I thought, oh, great, fantastic. Just great to put in journals. Just to add a little bit of interest, just as they are, I think. Just because they're different, and tie a little ribbon or a bow at the top. But I think this person was a smoker because there's really strong smell of smoke. And then they did some handmade cards. I'm not too sure whether I want to use it. They're particularly grungy, but I don't like the red ones. But I don't know what to do with these because they really smell of smoke. Those ones do. These handmade ones. They're obviously to help people recognise what a G looked like, what an A looked like in music, but they really smell of smoke. Then there's some yellow ones, just to obviously to help somebody learn music. And these were the laminated ones. I'm not too sure whether I'll use them either. But I thought that was something different. I think I didn't get asked very much for those. I think they were $2 maybe for the lot. $1. Some of these places didn't charge very much. So it depends on where you went though. Some places were, their prices were a bit high, and other places were really cheap. Then I saw this. It's just got the music line paper, and even though it's sort of like a, you might not be able to see, it's a lilac colour, but lots of blank places. Oh, there's my bits and pieces I cut out to make these tags I made. It's just a embellishment to go on a tag. That's going to be finished off. It's finished off, but it's just going to be put on something. That's finished off, and I've got to put a focal point on that one yet. So just fiddling around I was. Not very adventurous of me. More to come, sorry. They're all on the floor. Too many of them to put on the table. There's Shirley Barber. Couldn't remember her name the other week. She does lovely fairy pictures, just like Cecily May. What's her name? Cecily May. What was her name? Cecily Mary Barker. Are they related? I'll have to have a look. Beautiful colours, just beautiful work too, with fairies. But her fairies are a bit different. They're not related particularly to flowers like Cecily's are, but they're just gorgeous. I might have to make another fairy book too. I've got other fairy stuff as well. Then I picked this up. This was a bit more expensive, $3, mainly because I thought that I could use these for journaling spots or to add to tags. I just thought they were pretty. I won't make boxes with them. Some of them have already been taken out. That's alright. Be perfect for little tuck spots to make with. Maybe I should send this one to you, Nat, because you like elephants. Not my thing, the elephants, but I'll do that. And the circus and Alice in Wonderland, not my thing either. But all the others are gorgeous. I've taken this one out because I was going to make something with it, and in the end I took it apart and used it for something else. So there was that. Are they still coming? Yes. And I bought this because I just for the really tight music scores. Tight meaning there's lots of music notes on each page, and they're really good size for a journal. Perfect size for a journal without having to cut much off. So it's just a whole page of those. Book of those. They are Mendelssohn's Elijah. Yes. So that was that a sonata? I don't know what they call them. Aratios. Doesn't say a date. I pick up herbs. Why do I pick up these books of herbs all the time? Because I love them so much. Again, because of the beautiful pictures, whole pages of them. They just really, and they're not overly glossy. Not overly glossy. We've got the black and white ones as well, but do you want to see all the pages? Again, I've cut some of this out already to help me with the tag making that I was doing. But these full page colour ones are just really beautiful. So that's why I picked it up. And I don't know how many herb books I have. Every time I look at them, I think, oh, I don't really want another herb book. But when I saw the pictures, I just had to pick it up. Do you ever get that feeling? You have to pick things up? I'm sure you all do. Because you can't just leave it there. It's really, really lovely. Let's see, I've cut that one out. Make some of those things I showed you before. Really lovely. And the date for that was 1982. And more to come, sorry. The Tale of Mrs. Tiggy Wiggy. Another got a little Petrix Potter one. I don't have this one either. I've got a few here, but I don't have the ones I showed you before. Show the other one and this one. I love these pictures that she did. Beatrix Potter. So lovely. And fun and delicate and cute. Didn't realise the back page was gone. Oh well, that's alright. That's alright. Oh yes, another little golden book. This was the last op shop I went to, I think. 1997. Again, I just picked it up because I just love the colours. I think it would be a fun journal to make. Look at the donkeys singing and dancing. It's funny. It's so just think this would bring a smile to someone's face with the journal made with this one. It's very new though. 1997. And I picked up this Waltzing Matilda book because I thought it again would add to my Australiana journals. I'm going to be making them. I love all this old sort of look with the papers and stuff like that. It doesn't have a date on it. It's a Scholastic Australia book. In Australia, I don't know if they still do, they used to do, Scholastic used to do a book club once a month, and they bring, you can buy the books from school, through school. I don't know if they still do that. But I just love all this old sort of newspaper article kind of things, because there was a shearers' strike at one stage. I remember knowing about that, because they thought their conditions and their pay was a bit rubbish. But just love the pictures. Because the story of the Waltzing Matilda is the Waltzing Matilda is the sheep, and he steals the sheep because he's hungry. I think that's what happens. And the billabong is water, and the stagecoach was run by a company called Cobb & Co. And these people used to travel around with their swag on their back like a rolled up blanket. There's this dog. Sad story, really. So, and it just tells you a little bit of the history of the Waltzing Matilda. And it's that Banjo Patterson wrote the song. And then, of course, I had picked up a whole big book of Beatrix Potter. My mouth not working now, talking too long. The original stories, of course, all the stories, not all the stories, but quite a few stories. So I've got quite a few Beatrix Potter books now. I think I need to stop. The trouble is, I like the looking, but I don't want to buy anymore. I've got enough room, got enough stuff. Could have just used it all up now. So that's all her stories that she wrote. That's a good idea. Published in 1988, this one. I don't really need to show you because I'm sure you've seen loads of Beatrix Potter stories before. That one smells a bit musty. I might have to put that one out in the fresh air as well. This is a Pixie O'Hara's book. I've got one of hers. I've got a birthday book of hers. So this is an Australian person. And I like her drawings as well. So colourful and bright and really lovely. Australian animals in it. Did I say a date? 1976. But she originally wrote the story in 1903. This is a kookaburra. Look at that. Look at that beautiful. And I love this book because, again, it's not matte. In Australia, the rabbits were brought here from England, so the rich people would shoot them, and then they've gone feral and done a lot of damage. Isn't that gorgeous? That's so beautiful. I love all the butterflies. Look at that colour in that. So, mice were native to Australia either. Just beautiful. A poem. A little thing there saying Pixie House. That's really lovely. I love that one. And I guess Ladies Commonplace book. So this is another one of those writing books, but again I picked it up because the illustrations and these whole pages, which could be perfect as journal pages in a book, and they've got enough elements in there. This is a bit shiny, this one, but I still thought they were, it was worth picking up and put the pages in journals. I just think the pages are really lovely. Look at that, it looks like an original kind of watercolour. No, it's not, but it looks like it. Oh, running out of time, I know, sorry. Nearly there. These pages are really, like I said, I love all these blank pages. It's just really, and every now and again you get a page like that. It's just really lovely. See? Beautiful, isn't it? So you can see why I couldn't put, if I had picked this one up as well. So I seem to have lots of these kind of books, but not one like this with the different pictures in this. I love the bee in this one. It's really lovely. Something a bit different, I thought. And that's what I was trying to do, pick up things that were different. And I picked up a lot of the golden books, because I was trying to find golden books in South Australia is hard. And they asked ridiculous prices for it. And then last but not least, there was this. And I thought, oh, is it old? Or is it new, made to look old? But I couldn't have a look at it because it was all stuck down. And when I looked it up on the internet, it said 1950s, this particular box. So I'm going to use the box as well as for my journals. I'm going to have to take that off very carefully, sorry. Just cutting that off. Oh. It's got the how to play on the back. And it's got all the bits and pieces inside. I mean, I won't use these, but oops, but it's got all these little counters in them. I don't know how I'm going to use those, but I'll think about it. And it's got original cloth bag that all the wooden counters were in, that the corners must have used. And my husband Tony said to me, what are you going to use those? How are you going to use those? I said, oh, maybe on the front of journals. They're lovely. If you've got any other ideas, I'd love to hear them. They're just lovely. Then you've got these bingo cards. Those ones. We've also got these, all the colour, the original colour ones. I reckon these were added by, shoved in from another collection, but all the colour ones, all made of cardboard, all in really good condition, and there's quite a few of them. So I was so pleased that I picked this up. What did they ask for it? Something ridiculous. $2. Then I said they've got all these counters. I just don't know what I'm going to do with them all. I've got a feeling they shoved, you know how sometimes op shop shove things in together that think belong together. They could be added to maybe some things. Actually, I could use them on my cards. There's all these clear ones. I don't know what to do with them. Anyway, I think there's plenty, and I might have not shown you some of them, and but I wasn't sure what I have shown you and what I haven't shown you. So thank you very much for watching me all the way through that, and I really appreciate you doing that, and thank you very much for joining me today, and I really am hopeful to see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.